what is now an inexperienced Canadian defense.
Of course, the U.S. was playing and is playing again tonight without their best defenseman, Quinn Hughes of the Vancouver Canucks. Out due to injury, Jake Gensel won the battle with Harley. Matthews got it in deeper. The centering pass played away by Brad Marchand. Brock Faber's out on defense now for the Americans with Jacob Slavin.
This is another change that the U.S. made in that first game. About midway through, they put Faber with Slavin. Faber looked nervous early, seemed to settle in nicely once he paired with Slavin.
The change of putting the Kachucks together with Eichel got the most attention, but the D pairing changes worked well for the United States as well.
Really good penalty kill early. Charlie McAvoy denies that cross crease pass. Crosby to McKinnon. Canada thought there should have been a power play here as McDavid was taken down. This is a good no call. McDavid was stepping outside. The stick that went across his pants didn't have anything to do with him going down. So the official.
Oh, let's see here.
Dylan Larkin with a shot that goes wide. Eichel back at center ice, taken back by Sam Reinhart. Now Matt Boldy, who was excellent in the win over Finland. He had a goal and an assist. Was the number 3 star behind the.
Let's get the other game on.
Eichel, Larkin, and Boldy.
Well, Eichel's line mates are sitting in the penalty box for about 3 minutes left in their fighting mates.
Mike Sullivan forced to mix and match, as is John Cooper. Fox had it deflect out of the rink, and the faceoff will be in the Americans' offensive end. Mike Sullivan with John Hines, John Tortorella, and David Quinn with him behind the bench. Bill Guerin put the team together with help from Tom Fitzgerald, Chris Drury, and Bill Zito.
A couple of Stanley Cups, of course, for Sullivan in Pittsburgh. He's been through every high-pressure spot that a coach can have. We talked to him before the game. We were lucky to do that, and just a calmness to him, a surety about what was going to happen, and confident that he would just adjust.
All right, well, we're just waiting for the game to start. I don't know if anybody's here or not, but oh. I just realized I need to change a setting, so let's stop streaming. Yep.
5 minutes gone by, 3 fights, and no score. John Cooper, the head coach of Team Canada, like Mike Sullivan, twice the Stanley Cup winner with the Tampa Bay Lightning, and like Sullivan, a distinguished staff of assistants, Bruce Cassidy, Pete DeBoer, and Rick Tocchet, all head coaches in the NHL. Don Sweeney of the Boston Bruins, the general manager of Team Canada. With plenty of
Yo, if anyone is here, let me know if you can hear me and see me pretty good. If you can hear the game volume too, that'd be dope. Let me know in whatever chat that's open. That would be dope. Anyways, welcome. This is the Canada-US game. I'm just waiting for the other game to start.
He got pressed into action when Shea Theodore was injured and out of the tournament. As here come the 4 combatants. The Kachucks head to their bench. Hagel and Bennett head to theirs. And
Parayko and Miller, a couple more seconds to serve.
I'm sure all 4 of these guys now, they want to get into the game. I mean, or they're already in the game, but they want to get on the ice. They want to play.
Austin Matthews centering the line now for the United States between Jake Gensel and Jack Hughes. Charlie McAvoy. Matthews missed Hughes, but Zach Werenski's there. He was terrific for Team USA against the Finns. He had 3 assists.
Right, yeah. Get that shit off my screen. All right. Like I said, if you're here, I am just waiting for the game to start, get this thing going. So yeah, what's up? Hope you're here. Hope you're hanging out. Hope you have a good night. And like I said, we're just waiting for the game to start. So I'm just kind of just messing with my settings right now. Excuse me for the burp on the thing, but the beer is bubbly. All right, let's go to projector. People checking in to see if the stream is the actual game stream. All right. We're just waiting for the game to start, or at least this broadcast to switch over. So if you're here, what's up? Should be switching over here and pretty soon. I got the other game on, the old Canada USA game that happened the other day. So that's the audio you're hearing. If you are here, like I said, let me know in the chat if the volume is cool with you guys. Yo, what up, Kev? All right, 5 o'clock. So the broadcast should be starting. Let's fucking refresh this shit. Join live. There we go. Sweet, man. Thank you for letting me know. Like I said, we're just kind of just chilling right now until the game starts. If you guys can hear the game audio, cool. This is my first like attempt at streaming anything ever. So we'll see how it goes. If the broadcast ends, it's because I got hit with copyright. If not, I hope not. You know, we're just commentating over the game as it happens. As far as taking our foot off the gas, I really hope not. It's only 4 games. I don't see any reason why they should take their foot off the gas, like whatsoever. Championship game or not, we got depth at least to play through it. So I'm not going to say it's going to be like the last game, but you know, there's no reason for us to take our foot off the gas at all. I mean, all these guys want to play. They want to play in front of their home country, men and women. So I don't see any reason to take the foot off the gas at all.
So you're not. I think I'm 0-2. Did you just say 2? Yeah. Did you say 0-2? Oh, did you mean 3? No, just in this bag. Oh, I thought you meant like total bets. No, you're 0-2. I didn't hear a word you said. Yeah. I see. I would have been riding if you said Lucas Raymond, not Willie Nylander, because Lucas Raymond's been unbelievable. You love him, eh? Love him, huge fan. You know, not having Patrick
Tony Granato and Hank on the set. Yeah, man, like I said, we're just chilling pre-game. We're letting all the broadcast stuff play out. I think the puck drops like in a couple, like 15, 20 minutes. So if you're here, we're just kind of bullshitting right now. I am watching the game off to my side here. So until the puck drops, like I said, we're just kind of just chilling. If you're here, thanks, man. We're, like I said, we're hanging out. Let me know what team you're going for down in the chat. Obviously, it looks like Kev's like going for the United States, and if there's another person popping up anytime soon, let me know. Yeah, 15 looks like 17 minutes of puck drop. So again, if you want to bounce and come back, cool. It's whatever. I'm just chilling, watching whatever. My work is done for the day, so I'm having a beer and just posted. The hell is that? Unrivaled? What the fuck is this? I'm not sure if that was WNBA or what, but yeah. Kev, how you been, man?
As your host, I have some rules. First, no showers longer than 5 minutes. This isn't a spa. That's the rule.
Meanwhile, at a Verbo, when other vacation rentals make you share your turf with
Yeah, dude, this tournament has been way... I was actually in the middle of making a video about this like before the tournament started, and I didn't get it out because I didn't like it. I was not in love with it. But a lot of people were like saying like they were not looking forward to this. Like it was like a bullshit tournament. It didn't make any sense for NHL players to get up for it. But I don't know, man. I was like, dude, we haven't had international hockey best on best like this in quite some time. I don't know why fans wouldn't be excited. So I'm glad you're enjoying it, because it seems like a lot of people changed their opinion after this thing started. So everything's pretty good with me, man. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers, which is cool. So can't complain. You know, we had a bunch of snow where I'm at, and it's finally starting to slow down a little bit. So it'd be nice to get outside and just, you know, get back outside without having to freeze my ass off every fucking 10 minutes. So yeah, man, pretty good. Just like I said, just chilling, enjoying the hockey just like everyone else, and looking forward to getting back to the routine of the NHL regular season. So that way, you know, there's games on every night and I could watch hockey pretty much all day long. So that's been the only downside about this tournament, is like I had to wait like all day long because I'm on the West Coast. So like the 7 o'clock games start at 4 o'clock for me. So by that time I'm done with the work. I can come out and like just watch hockey for the rest of the evening. So now I have to like actually like find things to do, which is, it's not too bad, but I've probably cleaned my house more times than I can count in the last couple days. I'm in Northern Oregon. That's where I'm at. So I'm like literally on the border of Oregon and Washington. Like I can like see Washington out my window. Yeah, man, those I love being on the West Coast. Like as a hockey fan, that's probably like the one of the better advantages that we have, is that we get to have hockey pretty much since we get out of work till what, 10:30 at night almost. I feel bad for the guys on the East Coast, but then again, you know, it's whatever. All right. I would stay up regardless, but it's nice to know that I don't have to stay up that late. In the NHL, I am a Sharks fan. So, you know, not a great season this at all, but Celebrine's been dope. I do go to Kraken games when I can. I watch the Kraken when I can as well. Being on Amazon now is nice, so don't have to worry about those blackouts anymore on ESPN. So that's pretty dope. But yeah, I'm a Sharks fan. Kraken's probably my second team that I'm watching here on the West Coast. My wife's actually from Washington, so we cheer for the Kraken because of the ties. Wow. Austin Matthews out. Charlie McAvoy's out. Kachuk, I don't think we knew that already. Interesting. Huh. Interesting choice. Are you watching the game right now? Or are you just like just hanging out, listening to the audio in here? Adjust my chair here. Right on. Yeah, so I guess the question's been answered. Like, I think we took our foot off a little bit of the gas there. I didn't hear what you said about Austin Matthews. Just odd that he's out, and same with Charlie McAvoy. But I don't know, man. I can't wait for Thursday, though. That's going to be nuts. At least I hope it's nuts. That last game was pretty damn insane. Yeah, I mean, I guess too, like the other part of it is, Austin Matthews has been dealing with whatever injury he's been dealing with this year. So I can imagine probably the folks in Toronto are probably like, if you don't need to play, don't play. That would suck for the Maple Leafs. And I guess the same for, I don't really know if there's anything bothering McAvoy or not, but I can see why Matthews is potentially out, but yeah. Sucks for McAvoy though, because he's playing in Boston. But I mean, he's gonna play Thursday, so that's probably gonna be a hell of a lot better than playing tonight. But it'd be nice.
The blood boiling a little bit. I agree with you. I think for a lot of people, 1980 is a memorable moment in USA hockey. But for me, honestly, the 1996 World Cup win by the United States over Canada was a big moment for me. Going into my second World Juniors, it created so much pride in being an American and wanting to be following in their footsteps. I know 1980 was a big moment, but for me, the 96 team, that might have been the best hockey I've ever seen prior to that game that we saw.
Pull that up right now. We'll do a little bit legit for the guys who want to chime in here. Oh yeah, for sure, dude. Like he said, I mean, he was all the whole he was the sole responsible player for that that goal on that play that tied it up, Jake Gensel's goal. That's how you have to beat McDavid, though. That's probably the first time I've seen someone be that physical with McDavid. And yeah, I talked about last year in the playoffs a couple of times about how you have to be the physical player against like the best players. And like Cale Makar had a couple of like opportunities to get rocked last year in the playoffs against Winnipeg, and Winnipeg did not take advantage of that whatsoever. And sure enough, look what happened. But to beat players like McDavid, you need to throw the body. So I was stoked to see that actually come to fruition. Yeah, man. Like I'm assuming it did. That was it was physical in my opinion, but it wasn't as physical as I've like seen hockey in the past. So I think the next game, the championship game, I hope to hell that's like one of the best games we've seen in quite some time.
Sorry, I heard checking.
A bit of a misunderstanding.
I meant checking on how we could help save our customers money on their car insurance.
Yeah, I actually I watched the Bruins enough to know that it's Charlie McAvoy, right? Like who doesn't know about him? But I don't like really pay attention to him like all that much now because of this tournament. Like this is why I like these tournaments, because it like puts players that you don't watch with like great detail all the time like into perspective, and I have like a better appreciation of their game. And like Charlie McAvoy, like all right, cool. Like now I know of you. I've known of you. Now I'm going to pay attention a hell of a lot more. So, yeah, that was dope. So like I said, the hit on McKinnon or McDavid was nasty.
It's Danny DeVito. That's mine. Don't touch it. Where the subs matter most. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Where are you at, man? Are you in the Washington area, Seattle? Since you're a Kraken fan, I'm assuming.
Moments away from the opening face-off in the Four Nations face-off final game of the round robin, the United States and Sweden.
Well, lots of accolades to go around from that big win against Canada, but I thought Dylan Larkin was the difference maker with or without the puck. He had a goal and assist, played over 16 minutes in that game. One of those Swiss Army knife type of players that can play.
Oh, that's right. I think you did say Kelly. That's right. My fault.
He had himself one heck of a game.
Yeah, Saturday was nuts. I mean, that was not it was almost 9 years, almost 10 years of like we haven't had a game against Canada like that meant anything. So I was stoked. Like I was talking to my wife about the last World Cup, of how like all like the Team North America and all those like the young guns haven't played in anything meaningful since that. So the fact that game started the way it did, like I didn't anticipate there's gonna be fights like that, but sure as shit glad it happened, because that one was fucking amazing.
Disappointing that this game doesn't, mean anything because they can't get to the championship game, but when he steps on the ice, you're going to get his very best.
We head to the public address announcer here in Boston, Alberta.
Did you just say Boston, Alberta?
We also ask in the spirit of this great game that unites everyone that you kindly respect the national anthems and the players that represent each country. Please welcome Frida Goldstrand for the singing of the Swedish national anthem.
Du gamla, du fria, du fjällhöga nord. Du tysta, du glädjerika sköna. Jag hälsar dig vänaste land upp på jord. Din sol, din himmel, dina ängder gröna. Din sol, din himmel, dina ängder.
Yeah, I never want to see an All-Star game ever again. Like I'd rather have no All-Star game than have an All-Star game. This, I don't know how the hell they're gonna. I didn't watch Bettman's press conference when he talked about the World Cup, but if this doesn't come back, or at least we get like a series at least between not a global series, but like a summit series like they had against Russia, the Soviet Union back in the day, that would be dope. Just give me 5 games of USA and Canada like once a year. That would be top notch. God, Patterson's dome is huge. Aye. I was really hoping they get the dude from Chicago to come sing the national anthem. Chicago has the best national anthem in all the NHL, in my opinion. So hopefully, if they do the World Cup, I hope Chicago is going to be a destination during that World Cup, because just for that national anthem alone, it is fucking sick. And I'll probably be there for my birthday if they go to Chicago. The USA jersey? USA jersey, it's all right. You know, it's not my favorite. I actually really like the what year was it? The last time the USA was, or national, or hockey. The last time NHL players were in the Olympics. I loved those jerseys. These ones, they're all right. They're not my favorite. I think Canada fucking knocked it out of the park. Sweden looks dope. I'd like to see what Sweden looks like with a royal blue and not so much a dark navy blue. Finland's pretty dope too. USA is probably my least favorite, just because I don't know. I feel like it's really military like style looking when we don't have we haven't had like a bald eagle on our jersey in I don't know how many years. So I feel like we should put that in there somewhere at some point, but not horrible, but not in love with the USA jersey. I would have been happy if they went with the World Junior jerseys that. Those are dope. As basic as they are, those are some of my favorite USA jerseys. All right, here we go. It's about to be puck drop finally. All right, what's your prediction, man? What we getting at? I'm going to go 5-2 USA. Come on, Zach. Oh, there we go. Whew. Let's go. Let's go. That was easy money right there. So much for that Sweden defense, huh? Oh my goodness, bodied. I'm kind of like disappointed in Sweden. Like they've been in the games that they've been in already, but I'm like, man, they would have got that win against Canada. This would have made this tournament so much more better. Oh my God, Dylan Larkin's just hunting for those goals lately.
What a start for the United States. A goal 35 seconds in. Nearly made it 2-0. There's Adam Fox on his 27th birthday. Kyle Connor of the Winnipeg Jets. Vincent Trocheck moves it in behind the net. Lindholm had it taken away. Arvidsson over to help out. And now it's Gustav Forsling of the Florida Panthers. Jack Werenski moves it back into the Sweden zone. Here's Forsling through center.
Yeah, dude, Werenski's been coming on like a hell of a lot. Let me like before even the break, I guess you can say. NHL, I think the NHL really needs to do a way better job of putting some spotlight on him. Like obviously his term is gonna help him out a little bit, but man, he's like been on my radar a lot more. Oh my God, Brady, let's go.
Brady Tkachuk, he is involved in this one. He was credited with 14 hits over the first 2 games, by far more than anyone else on any of the 4 teams.
Well, lots of ice time for the forwards. As you mentioned, Kenny, only 11 forwards.
Dylan Larkin, man, I really hope the Wings get back in the playoffs. He's like one of the main reasons why I'm like, dude, Detroit just needs to be in the playoffs just to make it that much more better. Would love to see Dylan Larkin in the playoffs. What was I gonna do?
Clearly, the United States has gotten the memo as they are certainly engaged to be playing on home ice here tonight. And for Sweden, Boost, we spoke with their head coach Sam Hallam. He said there's pride at stake. You want to finish up on a positive note. And he also said
What the fuck just happened to the camera?
players want to represent their country at the Olympics next year, so it's another opportunity to show what they can do.
Yeah, and they don't want to get embarrassed. And Hank talked about that in the pregame, and I suspect that they will elevate their play and be ready as well.
Puck comes out of the zone. United States will regroup.
In all the years I've been a hockey fan, I've never played fantasy hockey. I mean, I barely play fantasy football, but I don't really know anybody I like to play fantasy hockey with. You know, I'm like, oh, it's just everyone I used to play hockey with is like not really into that for some reason. I don't know why, but you know, I've never played it.
Puck played by Adam Fox. Now Matt Boldy of the Minnesota Wild. Here's Brock Nelson, New York Islanders. That shot knocked the stick out of the gloves of Rasmus Anderson, making his debut in the tournament.
Dude, for sure. If Austin Matthews is, I mean, I could just see already, like they're just Sweden is like playing off the body a lot for some, why I don't know. They know they're already out. So if I was them, I'd be going balls to the walls right now. Have a little bit of pride, I assume. That's all I was gonna do. Have a little bit more pride, I should say. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I just remembered. Got the clock on here, but I'm not gonna fuck with the clock because I'd just be here all day trying to hit buttons all night. Where is my clock? There it is.
So a big hit, a good save, and then a good power move there by Werenski. You see that look he got, where the only way he could get a shot on goal there on the forehand was to put it under the stick of the defenseman, all in one motion, go backhand, forehand, and shovel it.
Another save by Ottinger. He hangs on to the puck. We mentioned Ottinger played at Boston University. So did Brady Tkachuk.
And let's go. In the home team +1. There we go.
Filled with players UC, Harvard, coaching staff, UMass Lowell, Hellebuck. Right, the head coach, Mike Sullivan, played at BU. His assistants, John Hines, David Quinn as well. The whole staff is either from Massachusetts or Rhode Island, so a very big New England flair for this U.S. group on the bench. One of the assistant general managers, Chris Drury, Boston University. Here's Werenski. Now Brady Tkachuk. Brother Matthew out of the lineup tonight, as are Austin Matthews and Charlie McAvoy. Speaking of Matthew Tkachuk,
USA is just clogging that neutral zone like crazy right now.
start of the second period. Here's brother Brady.
Oh, oh.
Has come off behind Ersson. Hopefully Brady is okay, but I tell you what, man, this guy is playing a straight line game here tonight. 33 hits, looks like he's trying to shake something off as he gets back to the bench here to the right of me. That's a power move right there. Loses his footing and collides into Sam Ersson. Also had the skate was there too there, Bush. I don't know if he ever got to the post, but unfortunately, as you said, he ends up losing an edge and crashing in. Brady and Matthew Tkachuk both scored twice in the opener against Finland. Here is Werenski with a shot.
Oh.
Chance, and now Brett moves the puck ahead for Sweden. I don't know if he stopped that. That was Larkin standing right in front. I couldn't tell from my vantage point, Bush, if he got the rebound off of the chance by Werenski walking the blue line. I thought he got his right pad on it, Edzo. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, what a save by Ersson. What a great save. Wow. Ersson has been playing some good hockey for Philadelphia coming into this, and he was a late add to this Swedish team. And one of those guys that, Kenny, we talked to head coach Sam Hallam before the game that is competing for a spot on an Olympic roster a year from now. So this is a big moment for Sam Ersson, and a terrific save here early on. To replace Jacob Markstrom of the New Jersey Devils on the roster. Markstrom out due to an injury. Stick save on Pratt made by Ottinger. It was Philip Gustafsson who started each of the first two games. Omar came on in relief against Finland, and he was scheduled to start tonight, returning to Boston.
Oh, weird bounce.
With the Bruins back in 23, but he is one of the Swedish players under the weather. So Ersson gets the opportunity. And Hallam told us, Bush, Gustafsson was so happy for Ersson. Yeah, they were teammates at the World Championships, and that was a decision based upon that it was Ersson's turn, right? It wasn't. That's not a. Gustafsson is completely healthy. They wanted to give Ersson an opportunity, and he's going to get one here against a very good American team. Forsberg for Dahlin. Dahlin with a shot that misses the net. Eriksson Ek over to play it for Sweden. Now Victor Hedman, two-time Stanley Cup champion with the Tampa Bay Lightning. Hedman up the boards. Eriksson Ek sweeps it ahead. Arvidsson with a drive. That missed the net. We got a lot on that. 7 minutes in, first period. Rich Kreider opened the scoring 35 seconds in for the United States. Brock Nelson plays the puck across. Nelson's uncle, Dave Christian, member of the Miracle on Ice team back in 1980. And his grandfather, Bill, and great-uncle Roger won gold for the U.S. in 1960. And now Brock Nelson getting an opportunity.
It's a rebound.
Good opportunity there for Brady Tkachuk, who just come off the bench, and a high, hard one on Ersson. United States out to a 1-0 lead. Chris Kreider, 35 seconds in. Four Nations face-off, presented by Verizon.
So far, so good. USA still looking good, even though they got some players out. Not mad at that. one bit. Pizza? What the fuck? I'll switch up the bucket. That USA hat, like, it fits weird for some reason. Wait, turn the clock off. Yeah. Okay. Beer burp, my bad.
Back in his hometown, and what a career he had, both in the National Hockey League and internationally, a four-time Olympian. He also had 10 goals in 12 career games in NHL international tournaments, including a couple of hat tricks. Got by Sanderson, missed the net.
Lock for the Olympics. I would say like a good majority of them. Like the fact they don't have Jason Robertson on this lineup, well, it's just like his depth, right? Like we have plenty of options, but I'm not like there's not one player in this team that I'm like, okay, let's swap him out for someone else. You know, I mean, it's really hard. I mean, obviously Quinn Hughes, you know, that's like when he gets there. I wanted to see him play like actually really bad. I'm not like a huge, like I like Quinn Hughes, but I'm not like a huge Quinn Huges fan. Like I prefer Cale Makar over Quinn Hughes, but I would have liked to see those two go at it, especially if like you're going to play a championship game. I'm like 100% Cale Makar is going to play in that game. It would be cool to see them two go at it on an international level. Oh my God, there it is.
Before that last TV timeout, and then once the timeout happened, made his way into the runway into the Team USA line.
I'm also really surprised like Brock Besser like wasn't on like really included in this at all. We'll see though. I don't know. It's 1 year away. I mean, that's a lot can happen in that time period. But I'm pretty stoked on the way USA is right now. I was actually really surprised too that I thought for sure Hellebuck, like I knew he was going to be on the team, but I thought Ottinger, based on his playoffs last year, would be the starting goalie prior to Hellebuck's season he's had this year. Like I'm not mad about Hellebuck starting like whatsoever. Like he definitely deserves it, but knock on wood that he continues to play the way he's been playing. I think Jake Ottinger is like another year, if it depending on how far they go in the playoffs this year. I think the goaltending situation might be more of a question next year because if Hellbuck has a year like he had last year in the playoffs, that's going to say a lot.
Remember, with Brady Tkachuk not on the bench, Team USA is now down to 10 forwards. They were playing one short because of the scratch of Austin Matthews here tonight. Power play upcoming for Sweden.
Oh, come on.
To the box for interference.
I gotta get Marcus some new cleats.
I bet you could buy the whole team.
Fuck.
Private coaching with that.
That's the only thing that's different about streaming. Like I've never like really done this, so I'm like trying to like I don't mean to be like a boring person during a stream. I'm not gonna like fucking jump out of my chair for every fucking hit, but just trying to like watch the game and like listen to the commentary. Like I heard Brady Tkachuk's like not even on the bench, so I'm like, okay, well that fucking sucks. What'd I miss? I mean, I saw him get hurt, him fall in the eyes, but now I gotta fucking see exactly what the fuck they're talking about. Yeah. Lower back, maybe.
At Total Wireless, we got your back every day. Just look at the facts. We run on America's most reliable 5G.
Sorry for streaming fucking bullshit commercial audio. I don't want to hear that shit myself. Oh man. All right, come on. So Brady goes down, short bench already. Knocking on wood just in case. Unfortunate though. I mean, like the Tkachuk brothers having the impact they've had on this small tournament already has got me excited for the Olympics next year and quite possibly the World Cup going forward. But having them both out of this game, first game that we've had on American soil internationally that meant something. It sucks, but again, the bigger picture is on Thursday. So if they're both in the lineup on Thursday, cool. I'm stoked to see that. But yeah, it sucks if he's out for the game. That's gonna suck.
Once you accomplished what you did, it really wasn't in your hands coming to Boston. Here comes Bratt. Puck cleared by Trocheck. Sweden 0 for 3 on the power play during this tournament. Erik Karlsson of the Pittsburgh Penguins. Jesper Bratt takes the return pass. Extra skater on the ice for Sweden, trailing the United States 1-0. Stuff attempt, turned aside by Ottinger. Brad had a chance to take that puck to the net if he wanted. Puck is now controlled by Larkin. United States killing some time. Down a skater as Nelson.
Funny enough, Brady Tkachuk actually looks like my brother-in-law. Like, my family won't agree with that, but he looks exactly. So every time I see him, I'm just like, that's my brother right there. Yeah, he's definitely made me more of a fan of his play because of this tournament. Like, I watch the Sens, like I'm not like sitting out to watch the Sens. You know, I'm like I watch them when I can. But again, I like that. Like pretty much like all international tournaments, they don't like because of these tournaments. It makes me pay attention to more players. Like on the scale, I'm actually paying attention to them. You know. So yeah, getting a Brady Tkachuk jersey, not a bad deal right now, considering how well he's been playing this tournament. I'm just kind of curious now as you know, if the opportunity comes up in the near future to play with his brother in Florida. Holy shit, if that happens. Good luck to anybody else in the league. And if Ottawa doesn't turn this thing around, I can see how this tournament would probably like persuade him in a different, you know, path and a different team. I was actually thinking about it the other day. I'm like, man, if based on how they're playing right now, like together when they play together, like that would like persuade me to be like, okay, maybe I do go play a different city if I can play with my brother. You know, that would be insane. I would take that all day long. Like, doesn't even matter. Like, give up. I don't know who you give up in that trade, but I feel like it'd be worth it. Just having like Bash brothers on the same team would have that building packed. Oh shit.
Gensel clears the puck ahead. Jake Gensel with 2 goals against Canada, has 3 in the tournament.
Got a revolving door there, Bush, to your right where the forwards are for Team USA.
10 forwards, that's your type of bench, isn't it? You would have loved that as a player. Lots of ice time.
He'd be a perfect fit for Florida. Like, I can't see. I mean, his brother already plays like extremely like. It's just a perfect fit. I don't know how. Yeah, for sure.
Just over 7 to play, first period. Dylan Larkin, the game winner against Canada. It will be the United States and Canada in the championship game here on Thursday night. Arvidsson puts on the brakes, defended by Matt Boldy. Canada was sailing along. They had a 4-0 lead earlier today on TNT. Finland cut it to 4-3. A couple of goals from Mikael Granlund in the final 2 minutes. And then Sidney Crosby with a big hit in the neutral zone, sealed it with an empty netter. Nathan MacKinnon scored twice. Connor McDavid.
There was a big collision with Granlund and Crosby right before the empty netter. Look out.
Oh, no. I heard that hit the post too. Say it again. Gus. Yeah, they were struggling to get that out of the zone, man. They should just break that off the glass.
It's one of those reactions by a goaltender where he doesn't have this puck. They don't get the puck out. Boldy loses it. But watch the reaction here of Ottinger. He thinks he has it.
I mean, it sounded like it hit the post. I don't know what the fuck that sound was, where it came from.
Gets rewarded by going to the blue paint. Gets a piece of that. Give Nyquist credit.
Oh, there it is.
He got a piece of that puck as it was on its way.
The stick. Yeah.
Wasn't so sure where that puck was.
That is definitely why that fooled Ottinger, Edzo, because
All right, he's back on the bench. Let's see.
there's a goaltender. Either you punch it out with your blocker or you seal your arm to freeze it. But once he sees Nyquist's stick there, I think for Ottinger it kind of fooled him a little bit, and it ended up that little tip ended up forcing it through the arm. I think it's going to be Nyquist's goal, and tough break for Ottinger there.
Bad news for Team USA giving up the goal, but great news to see Brady Tkachuk back on the bench for Team USA.
Yeah, that little tip, you know, what are you going to do? You know, let one in every once in a while. I mean, especially like something like that. It wasn't a bullshit goal. I mean, that's the only thing I can say is like, it's whatever. Like I said, we're not playing for anything now. I mean, I still like to see the momentum stay at what it's been this whole tournament, but one goal. Oh God, I hate that fucking sound so much. I mean, I think they give him a couple shifts, you know. I obviously limit his minutes. He's probably gonna see how he can go for the rest of this period, would be my guess. If he can even go the rest of this period, and then, you know, come intermission, he's sitting in that locker room, they'll probably make a decision like, it's not worth it or whatnot, you know. That would be my guess, anyways. That's what I would do. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're gonna hear it when we come back to the broadcast. If he's, you know, he skated during TV timeout and looks like he's gonna go, or, you know, usually what we usually hear. Oh, let's see. What are we looking at first? Oh, that's not what we want to do. Wrong website. I guess I could probably see. Huh. All right. There we go.
Your guys are playing here to start this hockey game.
I like the way we're handling the puck down in our end.
I wouldn't be surprised. But I also feel like he's like one of the guys like, nah, fuck that, I'm gonna go. Like, chill out, bro. Have a seat on the bench. Like, don't need you just yet.
I mean, it's huge. We get back here and then the guys get some energy and hopefully, I mean, we talk about throwing some more pucks in there, and that was typical of that situation.
All right, thank you.
Oh, he's back out there, so we'll see.
Thanks, Jackie. Here's Brady Tkachuk. First shift back. And the save made by Ersson. Here come the Swedes. Bratt.
Hey.
That's a short shift for Brady Tkachuk. As soon as that whistle went, he made a beeline right for you, Bush, right into the Team USA bench.
And he's having a conversation with John Worley right now, the medical trainer, who's quick.
And now the trainer just whispered in the ear of assistant coach John Tortorella. Standing to his right.
It was brother Matthew who was having a similar chat with John Worley on Saturday night.
I mean, just finish the period. I mean, that's really all you got. Like, you're not give him some more time. Don't push if you don't have to.
Puck knocked away from Forsberg. Skated ahead by Boldy. Boldy held off by Forsling. Gustav Nyquist has tied the game for Sweden from Carlson and Arvidsson.
Quick shifts, man. It's gonna be super quick shifts this rest of this game. If he's not in it.
We mentioned the 2 overtime losses, and Sam Hallam reminded the media yesterday, Eddie, in both of those overtimes, his team had some great chances before allowing the goal. That's how close those games were.
Jordan Binnington made a couple of unbelievable stops in that win in overtime for Canada as Mitch Marner scored the OT GWG.
There we go. Oh, fuck.
Door for Faber, who jumped back door, coming in from the blue line position.
Puck chased down by Gensel. United States in the midst of a change. Puck sent back out to Werenski.
Oh, no one in front.
Ersson got tied up with Vinny Trocheck there. Was able to get back and make a good stop. Boy, Werenski's had a couple of great looks so far in this game, Bush. And then there's the Gensel play.
Faber had no idea that puck was coming,
blocked
right?
Out, yeah. He couldn't see it because Anderson was right there.
Shots now 11-7 in favor of the United States. Chris Kreider and Gustav Nyquist, the goal scorers. Jonas Brodin of the Minnesota Wild.
John Tortorella and Mike Sullivan just had a conversation. And looked like there was some pointing going on over to Brady Tkachuk.
Oh, shit.
Right next to Bush on the Team USA bench. So let's see if he leaves that spot at all here the rest of the period.
Here's Trocheck. Sends the puck around. Nelson and Eriksson Ek. Kyle Connor comes in. Lucas Raymond of the Detroit Red Wings.
Yeah, he's actually been pretty damn. I mean, like, he's had a great game against Canada. But yeah, I'm actually like because this tournament is so small, I'm like, cool. We have some names that are like, you know, having a good tournament, but the names that like I'm surprised that we haven't heard much of is like where I think the downfall of this tournament, as far as like a marketing standpoint, is like we all want to see Austin Matthews. I want to see Austin Matthews. I want to see Jack Hughes, Quinn Hughes when he eventually comes around. Oh shit. But in the short amount of time that he's played, yeah, Jake Gensel for sure. Like I said, Dylan Larkin as well. Silently, but also like really loudly and making a name from like continuing his name, you know, in this tournament. Oh, that would have been bad had that got away.
2.5 to go in the period. Matt Boldy in to play the puck. Tipped around by Larkin. Battling for it, Brock Nelson. And now it's Larkin once again. Larkin out to Werenski. Blocked off in front by Gustav Forsling. Forsling will hold as both teams make changes.
Now, the one person, like one player that I'm actually like paying more attention to now because of the last game is Jacob Slavin for sure. He had a freaking amazing game against Canada. And I was always like, you know, again, I watch Carolina when I do, you know, when I get a chance to watch. I'm not like going on my way to watch Carolina. But that's always like one name that like you hear a lot about. Again, it's not like a sexy like name. I'm not like trying to like, you know, specifically pay attention to him. But last game, for sure, put him like on my radar like a lot more now. Get in there. JT Miller versus Forbes.
In 1 year, NHL players return to the Olympic Winter Games in Milano Cortina 2026.
The Olympics, man. Oh, God. Cannot wait for that shit.
A year from now, there's Brady Tkachuk on the United States bench. Played that 10-second shift.
A 10-second shift.
On the bench ever since. Brother Matthew out tonight. Austin Matthews out tonight.
Yeah, that's why I like international. Like I said, like I'll watch like my teams, and I know who the superstars are. You know, like I know who like a majority of the superstars in the league are, but like I don't ever like watch their games specifically because I'm flip-flopping back and forth between channels so much. So it's hard for me to get a grasp on like one player and how they play. Where like international, it's like, okay, there's only a certain amount of games on, and it is like a combination of all the best players in the world. So like I get to focus on them. So like, it's like every international tournament that we're ever in, at least NHL players are, there's always one player that comes out of the tournament. I'm like, okay, now I see why the fan base is in love with him so much.
He said, quote, he personifies American swagger and attitude.
Oh.
Now off the steal. Final minute of this first period. Here's Nylander. Score!
Oh. That was pretty nasty.
And also on that play, Vinny Trocheck got hurt. He made a beeline right for the runway in behind Team USA's bench, so he is now headed to the locker room. What a shot here by Brad. No chance for Ottinger, Booch. He was screened.
Not only screened, Edzo, but the movement. He's moving to his left, shoots back to his right with the screen. A terrifically skilled play by Bratt.
Yeah, that was that was pretty silky. But yeah, like now Trocheck going down the hallway, like, the fuck.
He was shaking his hand during the whole shift, so hopefully it's not something too serious.
Like another player though, I'm talking about like Brock Faber, right? Like I watched Minnesota actually a lot this year. But again, I didn't watch his rookie year as much. Now I'm like, okay, it's hard for me to see how, you know, Bedard was played pretty good last year, but like I can see why he was in the race last year, and like he's only in the second year. Like, he's only gonna get better. So Brock Faber, like another player that's like, okay, when it comes time to play the Olympics, or, you know, not necessarily the next Olympics, but the following Olympics, USA is going to be nasty, man. These guys are going to be so good. Oh, shit, I got to fucking add my scores on here. 2-1, end of the first.
Here's Vinny Trocheck. Watch what ends up happening is this puck. He's going in on a forecheck. Watch what ends up happening. Sweden's going to move it, and then a quick little fumble, and watch him take his hand right there. It's almost like a delayed reaction where he got whacked in the hand, made the play, started coming back, and all of a sudden it was like, I mean, I don't know, it's like electrical shock. It's almost like he just, you know, his hand just jumped off his stick. And
All right, time to take a piss break. Boy had a beer, probably have another one. But I will be right back for the start of the second period. All right, we're back. Had to go get me another beer. Oh, all right. Let's see. Get the audio back on here.
You're watching the Geico Intermission Report. Geico, switch and save.
Oh, we got left the intermission. 3 minutes. All right.
Sportsbook odds to win Thursday's championship game. USA minus 122 odds. Canada in there at plus 102. It's not too late to make your live bets at the #1 sportsbook for live betting. You download the DraftKings app. Use promo code SKATE. New customers can bet $5. $150 in
Oh, all right. Let's see. Can we bounce back? Yes.
injury scares that we're keeping an eye on for the second period. Brady Tkachuk, Vincent Trocheck. We'll see if they're on the ice for Team USA after this.
Oh, let's go check the Twitter feed. Let's see what we're hearing.
What do we do? Protect what's important to him. And how
Turn off this fucking commercial audio. Yeah, I mean, it's still early. I'm not like tripping about this game like really at all anymore. Like I thought the push from USA will be a little bit better, because this is the first game we played like in the States in forever. It seems like Brady going down kind of took the wind out of the team for some reason. I don't really know. Emotional leader, I don't know. But again, oops, sorry about that. I don't necessarily care all too much about this game as much as I thought I would. I thought it'd be like if the crowd was into it more, I would be more up with this game. But all eyes are on Thursday now, so I'm just like, I just want to see them play a good game still. But if they don't, I completely know why and understand why. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at that highlight from the last goal. That turnover in the neutral zone was pretty bad. Vincent Trocheck is back for the U.S. Brady Tkachuk is not.
The NHL on TNT is brought to you by Geico. Switch and save.
Yeah, I mean, if the U.S. really, like you said, has that ability to turn it on, turn it on. I want to see it. Oh, shit. Matthew Tkachuk in the booth.
Team and all those type of things to come, and then all of a sudden you're playing game one. what was your feeling of just getting this team together and knowing what you wanted to accomplish in such a short period of time?
I think the thing I was most excited for was the first few practices with the guys, because all these guys, I look up to, I watch them really closely, and I was so excited to get to see them in person because I'm watching them on TV throughout the whole year. So it's an honor to play with them, but it's even better to get to know them, and we have become such a close team, and I think that's what separated us in this tournament. I think that's what's going to give us the advantage here on Thursday. One of our biggest advantages is we've really been gelling well, and we've become a team super fast. So we have to use that to our advantage, as well as playing at home.
How exciting and how much fun has it been to play with your brother, Brady?
Yeah, that's obviously been, probably the biggest highlight for me, and was a little surprised at the start when we weren't playing together, but it was probably for the best at the start, and we just couldn't have been, more excited that they threw us together in that first game, and we've loved playing with each other. But the best part is just being able to hang out off the ice and just see him.
Gensel, Larkin, and Hughes.
Love him. So love playing with him, and I'm seeing it firsthand. And he's been probably one of, if not our best player so far.
Unfortunately, he's not on the bench right now.
Let's go, Zach. Fuck.
I got to ask you, when Coach Sullivan did make that decision to put you and your brother together with Jack Eichel, I think it kind of turned the tide of your team in that game against Finland, because it was a very close game. What was your initial thought when you got tapped on the shoulder? Whoever told you, I don't know if it was Mike Sullivan or John Tortorella, that you guys were going to be up together. What was that initial thought for you?
Oh my God! Come on.
Could have worked one of two ways, and it ended up working
Fuck.
well. So we were just like a little surprised at the start because it was
Keep pushing. That's a weak ass shot. Who was that?
It's a 1-1 game. Sure. We just went right after, and I think it took us a few shifts to get used to each other, because we both like to play in similar spots, and but I felt like we read off each other great. And I said this earlier.
Sanderson, is that who that was?
Honesty with each other was probably what helped us get adjusted really fast. So we could say anything to each other.
Let's go. Get in their face.
Well, I gotta say, it seemed like it was instantaneous.
Kyle Connor. He's the one player I want to see kind of go off. He's had an amazing year so far. Internationally, I want to see him like just pop off. Like if he goes off in the next game, it would not surprise me one bit.
So that's good to see. But I think we need a little bit of that right now. It's need to get the momentum back on our side. But no, I really think that once he did that, our big thing is being emotionally invested in the game. And our emotions are one of our biggest strengths, and our competitiveness, and we felt that right away. We just had to attack that with the right mindset, but playing with smart, and it was a tight game, like I said, and I felt like that the energy that we created from that really helped us for the rest of the game and for the tournament so far, and kind of went into that game on Saturday.
What was it like when you saw Brady dropping the gloves with your teammate and good friend Sam Bennett?
Yeah, it was a little weird. You got to give both guys credit for that, and I know Benny was kind of thrown right into the fire, not playing the first game, and kind of being thrown in there that second game to bring kind of what Brady and I brought that first game. So he kind of got thrown in the fire, but I thought he did a great job along with Brady. It was a great scrap, and I think both teams grabbed a ton of momentum from that. And then I think the icing on the cake was Millsy and Parayko. You got to give credit to everybody in that, because it's not easy to do that at the start of the game and everything.
Oh shit.
But it's not easy for anybody to do that, especially at the start of the game. But I thought that both teams were fired up from the start, and it's going to make for a great game on Thursday.
I got to ask you before we let you go.
Go. Send it up the seam. Go. Oh, there we go. Oh my God. I said send up the seam like it's fucking football. That fucking hook on the hands. Fuck, it was right there, man.
I think that our biggest strength right now has been the sacrifice and how close we've become as a team. Okay. And I don't know if that's necessarily something that we have to learn from now until then. I just think we have to keep growing and growing on that, because that has been our secret weapon so far. And it's really, in these tournaments, guys come from playing all different places, and and sometimes it's tough to find your role or find your strength for the team. And we have, all 23 guys have found it really quickly. And at the end of the day, Stanley Cup, maybe Game 7 aside, this is probably the biggest game that we've all played up until this point.
Why is it saying 4 minutes? Not 4 minutes at all.
We have 23 guys in there that'll do absolutely everything they can for this game on Thursday, and we are so excited for this opportunity and very thankful that we have this chance at home.
What the fuck just happened to my fucking score bug?
They talk about, or you beat them already, and
There we go.
you're going to the finals. Well, it doesn't really matter at this point now. Now it's up to one game, so it doesn't matter what happened on Saturday. It's a fresh start on Thursday, and we just can't wait for this opportunity.
How are you feeling? Your brother said there's no way you missed the game on Thursday.
Let's just say I'm really excited for that one.
Well, we appreciate your time, and get healthy, and best of luck on Thursday, and continued success down in Florida. The NHL season gets back going on Saturday, but I know right now your focus is getting healthy and getting ready for the championship game. It should be unbelievable. So, Matthew, thank you very much for joining us, and say hi to your folks for us, all right?
Yeah, thank you. I forgot about that game on Saturday.
Well, thanks, Matthew, and we'll see you back in the broadcast booth on a full-time basis in about 15 years.
Oh, gosh, I don't know. I got to focus on putting the puck in the net first, boys.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you,
Appreciate
guys.
it, Matthew.
Right, thanks, Matthew. Best of luck. Matthew Tkachuk of Team USA, trailing Sweden by a 2-1 score. With the championship game coming up on Thursday, the United States and Canada. Sweden continues on the power play. Sweden with 2 goals late in the first period. Here's William Nylander. Back out for Carlson. Couldn't keep it in the zone. No shots on the power play for Sweden with 10 seconds remaining on the Hanifin minor.
And we got to keep Matthew playing because he's going to take my job with the way he was with you guys in the booth. Terrific interview by you guys. What a personality he is.
Both Matthew and Brady represent their family, their teams, and the league and their country as well as anybody.
Absolutely. And they were
great passion.
Yeah, and they were raised very well. Obviously, very respectful to their trainers and everybody that surrounds the team. Both Matthew and Brady. That's what you hear about those guys. Terrific team guys and great representatives.
Let's go. Get in behind them.
Mike Sullivan was a teammate of their dad, Keith, with the Coyotes. He asked him about it earlier. He said, yeah, I remember those little guys running around the locker room, especially Matthew.
Dude, come on.
It was the older brother, save made by Ottinger. Arvidsson picks up the puck with the United States back at full strength. Another stop by Ottinger. Puck played by Ekholm.
That was Nyquist that had that puck fumble on him. He was all by himself.
Puck loose to the
This is all from a shit turnover on a fucking breakout. Fucking pick your head up. Who was that? Who the fuck? That's the one thing about this tournament. Oh, Jack Eichel. Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense. Like, I know a majority of players' numbers, but because it's like international tournament, some players have different numbers. I'm always like, fuck, who is that? Like, let's turn this fucking audio off. Yeah, they had a good response to start the period, but took the foot off the gas a little bit there. I'll see him get back to it. Where's my mouse? Where the fuck it is? Where in California at, Kev? Oh. It's so crazy like how like much of a drop off this game is compared to the last one. Like I know some players are out of the lineup right now, and obviously it's not a rival of ours, but like it's significantly different than the last game. And like the NHL has a gold mine like just sitting there with like a summit series between the US and Canada like every year. Right on. I was gonna move down to fuck. What was it? Audio's back on. I almost moved down to Coachella like 2 years ago, and I started looking at like towns around there because of the industry I used to be into down there got real popular down there, and very close to moving back to California like 2 years ago. Kind of glad I didn't, but
Matthew up here with us in the broadcast booth moments ago. And now the report on Brady Tkachuk, who will not return. Sweden leading the United States 2-1.
I mean that's kind of how it was with when they played Finland too. It was kind of boring for like a little bit, and then like third period came around and like started lighting them up. So we'll see, but the intensity is definitely not the same.
Back with it once again. Puck deflects off the glass. Jack Hughes lost the handle. Pratt back out. Hedman shot gets blocked. And now Hannafin clears it head onto the stick of Gensel. And now JT Miller. The return for Gensel. Saved by Aaron.
Oh, fuck.
Chance there, moving right to left.
Got by Werenski, deflected wide.
No stick for Hedman right now.
Oh, what a pass. Fuck.
Now Werenski starts up ice for the United States. Werenski's had an outstanding tournament. Rasmus Dahlin knocked off the puck. Out to the point it comes.
There we go. Set it up. Could have held on to that for like a little bit longer. Go to the point, man. What are you doing? Well, get back, bro. You're on fucking defense, man. We need you to fucking. Oh, that could have been bad.
Boldy back to pick it up. Jacob Slavin. The return for Boldy. Just over 11 minutes to play. Second period. Canada 5-3 over Finland.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Opportunity for Nelson. Then he knocked down the goaltender Ersson. Then a collision.
Good play by Boldy. He's still tied up into the corner.
Fucking 85-year-old Brock Nelson.
For the United States, they've started to find their game once again. Lindholm wrists the puck around.
What a chance for Nelson. I think that puck might have been on edge after the play from Boldy. Outstanding save.
Chance of USA from the crowd here at TD Garden in Boston. Championship game Thursday night. Here's Kyle Connor.
Oh. Oh. Follow that up.
Arvidsson knocks the puck ahead for Lindholm.
Sweden's starting to collapse in the defensive zone. Like they get in that box and just start swarming the front of the net.
Now Arvidsson. Victor Hedman with it.
The D for Sweden has really gotten active here. Go back to that game against Canada when Canada had some pressure and opportunities in that game.
Dude, Coachella is dope. The Firebirds are dope. Yeah. Yeah, I would like to see Maddie in there for sure. I think this is like one game I probably wouldn't mind like, you know, having Maddie in the lineup. Because we know he's gonna be there, like, you know, I wouldn't say the. I wouldn't say the. Oh, there we go. Hang on. I don't want to say like Maddie's like a lock for like the Olympics, but I think he needs to take like one good step to like make his like presence felt, like be like, okay, he needs to be like in the lineup. I feel like today's game like probably could have been like a good one. Well, Kachel is dope, man. Like everything I've seen from the Firebirds looks like that would be like a fun time. Like at least like a cool, like, you know, if you're able to go to those games, it seems like it'd be like a cool venue to go to and to watch hockey in the middle of the desert. I went to the Sharks training camp. I haven't been home, which is, you know, sounds like it's my home. I haven't been home in like 5 years, and I went to their training camp, and they had like a new arena for the Barracuda. And that arena they built for the Barracuda, which is like the same arena the Sharks practice in, and it's the same arena or same facility I played in when I was a kid. Those little AHL facilities or arenas are dope, man. They're like 5,000, 6,000 seats. It seems like that would be like a fun thing to go watch. Because it's so like intimate and like you know, there's not a bad seat in the house if you've, you know, I don't know how many seats are in that building, but it seems like this would be fun. I went to the Winterhawks game, Portland Winterhawks, like 2 weeks ago. Went and watched Gavin McKenna play the Portland Winterhawks, and that was a small building as well, but that was actually pretty fun. Starting to get into watching more like major juniors, minors, AHL teams. When I can. Firebirds that looked up. I actually saw a Firebirds jersey when I was at the Winterhawks game. I was like, oh fuck, like you seem lost, bro. Like you're kind of far away from that. Ugh. All right. Back on.
Play for in this game is a chance for you guys to build. You got a power play opportunity here. What do you want to see?
I just want to see us execute. You know, I think we can play with a little more pace in the power play. We got to take what they give us. We got to be willing to shoot the puck, but we just got to execute.
You came into the game with 11 forwards. You're down to 10 now. How do you manage that?
Well, we're moving people around. I told the guys before the game they're going to have to be sharp on the bench because we're going to try to get everybody involved. We're going to spread the workload. We're going to have to be sharp on the bench.
What's that look like? Just tapping? Who has to go?
No, there's a little bit of method to the madness, but, you know, we're going to try to use guys in different situations. These guys are sharp. They get it.
All right, thank you.
Sure.
Second power play for the United States, trailing 2-1. Philip Forsberg in the box.
Dude, you're talking to a Sharks fan, all right? Like, fucking looking to the future is all I have right now, okay?
Eichel was looking for the stick, I believe, of Gensel, with Kreider standing net front.
By the way, not only are both teams missing key players, referee Wes McCauley did not return after the first period.
What?
Replaced by Pierre Lambert. Works the puck back around. Eichel. Just over a minute
Oh shit.
on the power play. Jack Eichel maintains control.
That was a horrible pour from a beer. Holy shit, that was bad. Fuck. Come on, Jack. Fucking do something. You're getting space, man. Someone crashed the back door.
Back out to Werenski. And then across. Werenski, 35 seconds remaining on the power play. Kreider setting up in front of the goal.
Dude, Victor Hedman is fucking... Is that Victor Hedman? I can't see his numbers. I'm assuming it's him because he's fucking huge. Yeah, it's him. Fuck.
Moving from left to right is made by Erson. On the first United States shot on goal during this man advantage.
Well, good traffic in front here by Chris Kreider, and this shot by Eichel to the far post.
I fucking hope it's going to be lethal. I mean, Celebrini is like he's worth the price of admission already. Smith, he's off to us like he gets points, but he's nowhere close to Celebrini, which is like, that's pretty obvious. But hopefully he finds his game in the next like 2 to 3 years, like what his like true potential could be. Because if he does, he could be pretty nasty. Because there was a lot of talk of like, oh, he should be in the AHL this year, and I'm like, it's a little too late for that. But I could see where he would benefit from that. Look how fucking horrible this pour of a beer was on me. That was so bad.
Sweden with 2 goals late in the first period from Nyquist and Bratt. Vincent Trocheck has returned, injured late in the first period. Back on the ice, number 16 for the United States. Here's Erik Karlsson, carries in deep. Back out for Lucas Raymond. Now Rasmus Dahlin.
Those guys are oh, hey. They are chasing the puck right now.
There's the D again for Team Sweden.
Raymond moves it into the corner. Faber across for Slavin. Flips the puck out. 6 minutes remaining in the middle period. Kenny Albert, Eddie Olczyk, Brian Boucher, Jackie Redmond, and Matthew Tkachuk.
Oh my god, what a fucking shit turnover that was. Who was that? That Slavin? No, that was not him. I don't think it was him, right? Faber. That was Brock Faber. Turnovers, man. Oh shit, right off the dome. Turnovers. That's the name of the game right now for USA. They've been doing too much of that shit in our own zone. Not liking that. Yeah, I wouldn't really mind if Will Smith had went down to the AHL at some point. But again, for me, it's like a confidence thing because he came in with Celebrini. Both those dudes are around the same age. And I just feel like had he got sent down, he probably would have lit it up. But then, he's like, I think he's too good for the AHL, but he's like not. He wasn't NHL ready at the time. God damn, I just had to realize I had a whole fucking beer chilling right here. But yeah, confidence for me for Will Smith, I think that would like really fuck with him. So I was like, that's why I'm like, it's too late to send him down. He has his little hot streaks and then he goes quiet. Then he makes like some bad plays and bad practice. Just it's not that great. It's not completely dialed. He's nowhere close to Celebrini, but. Again, I feel like it's too late. If he were to go, it'd just be like, oh, that's a confidence shaker. But I saw the potential. I was at training camp. I was like, man, this kid, he's got it. Once he like dials in his game a little bit on a pro level, he's gonna be pretty money. I'm not saying I don't think he's gonna be like a crazy goal scorer, but the dude's got some hands too. He can pass. Like I've seen him make some pretty crazy passes this year already, and in training camp, he's made some pretty good ones. So we'll see. I don't know, man. Right. Oh, there we go. Game's back up.
2-1 lead for Sweden over the United States as we welcome in from our studio in Atlanta. No stranger to international competition, 1988.
Yeah, I thought the Kraken this year, I thought they were going to make like a step in the right direction. And it feels like they started out like, okay. And then they were like, Then they went flat, and they had like the little home winning streak that they had, and then it's nothing after that. I don't know. Oh.
The pressure to perform. I mean, the one thing I've been impressed with Sweden, Tony, has been their defensemen have been, I mean, really much more active than they've had really been the whole tournament. I'm not sure what you're seeing from the studio, but when you are defending against a team that's so active like that, oh, what a chance.
Oh, right in the slot, man. He fucking fanned on it too. Puck rolled on him.
This team has in Sweden, there is a extra threat offensively that you have to be aware of. So I think, like you said, they've done a nice job of joining the play. And like Hank said before the game, he goes, hey, we haven't won a game in this tournament yet, and we don't want to go home without a win. And they've showed up and played a really solid first period and a half, for sure.
Tony, in your opinion, the loss of...
Oh, it was deflected. Good stick by Erik Karlsson. Oh, knee dropper in the slot.
Just to have and make sure that everybody's doing the right things, the details are right, the coaches are harping on the guys, make sure you're managing the puck the right way and playing the game the right way, so bad habits don't creep into it.
Fucking another fucking turnover, man.
Puts a lot of pressure on the guys that are somewhat overplaying in a game like this. That it's not meaningless, because when you put the USA sweater on, as we've been talking about in the pregame, and you guys have brought up as well, you put your country's colors on. It doesn't matter if you've got 5 guys or a full 20 guys. You're going to go out there and leave it on the ice. So I think it's just important on how the coaches manage the minutes here, make sure they're not overplaying guys, and make sure that they get something out of this game in a positive way, and then get ready for the meaningful game on Thursday night.
Oh, shit. Come on.
2-1 lead for Sweden. 3.5 to go, second period. Tony, thanks for joining us. We look forward to hearing more of your thoughts during the second intermission with Liam, Ace, Biz, and Hank.
Get rested up and get some makeup on there, Tom.
Yeah, for the Kraken, like I said, man, I feel like they should have took that. I mean, it'd have to be a big step. It should have been like a significant, like, hey, we're going in the right direction. But yeah, the Bernier situation, Matty Bernier situation, being that 1C, I agree with you. Like, it's a conversation I've heard a lot this year, actually. But again, man, I don't watch enough Kraken, because every time I watch the Kraken, they've lost. I'm like, it's hard to watch, especially because they play at the same time the Sharks usually play. So I don't want to pretend like I'm like I know everything about the Kraken or anything, but it's a conversation I've heard a lot about Matty this year. I honestly, I really just hope they can, oh, hang on. Fuck. I hope they can get it turned around pretty quick here within the next year or so, because it would suck. I mean, they had a lot of hype, rightfully so, after their first playoff run, and they kind of just fizzled out. And I'm like, man, they had a good thing going. Was it their second year they went to the playoffs? I'm sorry, I'm watching the game and trying to talk at the same time. Yeah, I hope Seattle fucking gets it going, because they're the closest team to me. So like I can drive 3 hours and get there and watch a game and be happy, but I'm not going to pay and do all that driving if they're going to keep playing the way they've been playing. Yeah, I tune into them when I can. It just kind of sucks because, like, for me to watch the Kraken, I have to get out of the ESPN app and go to Amazon. And it's like I can't flip flop back and forth between them and like the ESPN app. So like either the Sharks have to be like getting their ass like completely destroyed, or they have to not be playing for me to watch the Kraken. Or if they play by them, if they play on a Ram the Sharks aren't playing, I'll watch them. But it's kind of like that's kind of one of the struggles I have with the NHL and how to do things. I'm like, I want to watch I watch the game. You know, you have to like watch a game to know the temperature of the game, to know how players are like, you know, like responding to the game situation. I can't like flip flop back and forth and have an opinion on a game, because I'm like, if I watch fucking 2 minutes of a game, that's not going to tell me much about the game. I mean, oh, it might be like 2 good minutes, but I can't have an opinion or form an opinion on a game just based on like those like 2 minutes that I'm talking about watching. That's why I'm always like the hockey guys, like, oh yeah, watch this game, watch that game. I'm like, I have 2 TVs going at once if I'm not watching the Sharks game, and I have almost 8 games if I can, but I can't watch and tell you how that game is being played or any game's being played without like seriously sitting down and watching it. I would love to go to a game in Vegas. Like, as much as I hate Vegas, I love to go to a game in Vegas just to be like, I went to a hockey game in Vegas. Like, I remember like fucking way back when I went to a game in Anaheim. I almost went to a game in LA. But Vegas is Vegas, you know, like, can always have a good time in Vegas. And just the fact that you can go to a hockey game in Vegas now just makes it that much better.
Designated home team on Thursday night due to the tiebreaker. They won the head-to-head game in the round robin against Canada, and that's important as far as the last change. Yeah, matchups throughout the game.
Yeah, I went to a Sharks preseason game when they went training camp. That, you know, it sucks because like I didn't even like celebrating, didn't even play at that game. It was like pretty much the whole reason I went down there. Well, not the whole reason, but I went down to go visit family. I was hoping to watch him play, which he didn't. Granted, he was only in preseason, but yeah, I don't know, man. I wish I could go to more games because I used to live like right across the street from the Shark Tank in my early 20s, and I would go to Sharks games pretty much almost every other game. Like, I was able to like just find tickets, you know, will call, whatever, or not will call, but at the window, I was able to go like whenever I wanted to, pretty much, because I lived like right next door. But like where I'm at now, I'm literally in the middle of like a 2-hour plane ride or a 3-hour car drive, and it's not too bad if I go by myself. But I have to like if my wife comes with me, then it's like we have to like plan things more, and it's a pain in the ass. Not that I don't like going with her or anything. It's just like the logistics of it. It sucks, but I wish I could go to more hockey games, man. I wish I could. It would make my life so much easier. That was the one thing I wanted to go to last year, was the Winter Classic. Like, I was like, probably the opportunity that I was like, that's the one that got away, you know? It looked like it was dope. Like I said, when I went, and if you've seen my videos on, I went to go get the Winter Classic jersey. That was the one jersey I was like, fuck, I wish I would have bought that when it came out. But, you know, that was a fun little adventure to go get one of those things. But yeah, I wish I had got one of those. It looked like a fun time. It's probably one of the better Winter Classics I've seen. Granted, it didn't do that great in ratings, but it was a pretty fun time. All right, Brody, I gotta get out of here, man. Thanks for tuning in, man. Thanks for hanging with me and shit. I gotta fucking go out and cook some dinner here in the next like few minutes before my wife gets home. I'll have the game on in the background, but thanks for chilling with me. I'm going to probably do this kind of layout in the playoffs, or maybe a random like Saturday night game or whatever. But I just wanted to test this thing out and see how it worked out and everything. It seems like it's worked out pretty fine based on the feedback I've got from you and a couple of people through text messages that it's working pretty good. So yeah, I appreciate it, man. And I'll talk to you later, I guess, man. Thanks for hanging out with me. Have a good night. Go USA. Talk to you in the comments or, Twitter or whatever. But peace out, man. Have a good night. And like I said, go USA.